Hello, I think you're probably having a better start to the day than I am. Last week I did a giant cinnamon bun and I can't really reference it because I've just deleted the footage. I basically turned on my camera a moment ago and I was like, oh wow, there's loads of footage still in the camera. What am I doing here? I just got to delete it and format it, and I think I've wiped all of the footage. Trying to recover the files. They're there, but they're just black screens and white noise. If it happens, it happens. If not, I'll have to make it again. But anyhow, 4, 3, 2, 1, part 4 today. I'm very, very excited. Almost as excited as I was when I had a moment in the supermarket earlier when I came up with one final one. I think we're going to do 5 of these, maybe more. You guys are loving it so much, like, please don't stop, please. So let me show you the 4 3-ingredient recipes we are trying today. And one of them might have melted whilst I've been recovering my files. We have got some vanilla cake mix, some frosting, and some 8-Up fizzy drink, lemon and lime. This is the low-calorie one because I was at a charity function the other night and my mother-in-law, she's always telling me about recipes to do. In fact, this one, she gave me a slip of paper at this charity event, shoved it in my shirt pocket, bunged the shirt in the wash, and it just turned into like papyrus around the washing machine. But it's all good. We're going lemon and lime with a basic mix. We're going to do a non-alcoholic mocktail pina colada with coconut milk, pineapple chunks, and ice cubes, which Phoebe helped me make earlier. Or when I say earlier, that was yesterday. She's at school now. Salsa, these Mexican-style cheddar cheese you can get. It seems to be everywhere at the moment. And some chicken, so a Mexican chicken. And then chorizo sausages, eggs, and breadcrumbs should, hopefully, create chorizo scotch eggs. Oh, I'm very excited. In fact, it's them that we need to start with first of all. We need to get our eggs boiling. I'm wearing the wrong t-shirt. Need to boil your eggs? Well, actually, there's gadgets for that. This Elvis egg timer, who can we forget that one? It sings as you get your eggs soft, medium, or hard-boiled. And this is actually a really good generic one. It's like a red blob. As it warms up, it suddenly goes yellower and yellower. There's a soft, medium, and hard, so you want it completely yellow for hard-boiled eggs. Let's boil our eggs and not worry about those video files. And then we grab the egg timers. We'll sit them in there and we're just gonna boil these up nice and hard. The chorizo scotch eggs are actually gonna drive the timings for the rest of this entire video because they are best served cold. In the words of Alan Partridge, they can make your breath smell of gas, but they should be good. And I'm expecting them actually to part fail because it's such an oily meat, the chorizo, very naughty, but it could actually explode out of the scotch egg, but I think it'll be great. All right, so I'm not that bothered about the video file I was thinking about because I've messaged some very intelligent people, some of which you actually know, to see what they would do. And if it's failed, that's like 1 in nearly 1,600 videos, you know? So I don't know how this cake thing is gonna work. All I know is that I need to line 2 cake tins. I can do that. I'm smart enough for that. One. Dos. Frosting I don't need for the moment, but I'm actually gonna flavor with some more of the 8-Up drink, so we'll do that in a little bit later. Mixing bowl. Oh. Grab our big cakey, floury, powdery, boxy stuff straight in there. Oh. Now, this is where you normally add oil, water, and eggs, but no, we're just gonna add in the low-calorie 8-Up. Preheat oven to 160°C. Right, so here we go, cake mix, and this is 600 mils. Ooh. I'm gonna go for about half of it, like 300, good maths. Look at it. I think the carbonation actually is what's gonna help it, but it's wet. Is it gonna make it lighter? Is it even gonna work? It's like got a frothy beer head on it. There you go, see? All of a sudden, it looks like cake batter again, and not some magical potion thing. Maybe just a teeny bit more. Oh, look at that. I don't care. I don't care about anything now. Video files, if this cake fails, this is just a fun thing to do. This is so weird. Spready, spread, spread all around. Right, let's bake them. Just to show you whilst we've been doing that, hopefully, yes, you can see Elvis is bobbing away there, and the egg that was fully red, the edges are starting to go white. Because if I get right in there, you can see the hard, medium, and soft. In you go. Right, see you in a bit. There are some days when I say to myself, Barry, you shouldn't film today, do it tomorrow. And I just had this moment. That oven isn't actually preheated. It's the beeping of Elvis that's completely thrown me. And you've not even started singing yet, have you? But it's nearly there. It's nearly there. It's a standard like gas mark 4 kind of low heat. We'll just see what happens. Oh, wow, that is actually really carbonated. So I'm hoping, that's my oven preheating. I'm hoping it's actually gonna like really help with the rise, the aeration, the something, you know? Because you know when you kind of get some air into things, there's air in this. Is that how carbonation works? I don't know. But what I do know is, according to Creti Bocca, 22 to 27 minutes is the optimal time for baking one of these cakes until a toothpick comes out clean when you insert it in there. So I'm going to keep my eye on it, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Here's a little bit of drama for you folks. The egg timer has gone past the soft point, and Elvis has not started singing. It's been 3 minutes. I can see a sort of... Huh? Elvis! You're late, mate. But I can see a cloud-like texture on the surface. I feel like this is going to do something. And I know by saying do something, I am kind of covering my bases. Come on, Elvis. Give me a song. The eggs are pretty much incinerated now and you need to sing. Yes. Forget the song. All right, Elvis, shut up now. I just thought I'd put the camera close because you know how things look huge underwater. Let's see if it works. Yes! Look at you, Elvis. You've had one too many peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Stop singing. The egg timer. Oh my gosh. All right, lower the eggs in gently. You don't want to crack them, even though we do want to crack them, but we don't want to break them. No, wow, look at them. It's like Jurassic Park eggs. We're cooling the eggs right down so that we can then peel off the shell. I shall find that step appealing. All right, I've got myself a bamboo skewer. They've had nearly half an hour in the oven now, so hopefully it'll come out clean and that'll be cake. Whoops. Oh, forget the skewer. I just got steam. The steam from the oven just hit my face. Just like simmer off. And that is clean. Ooh, like this one. Yes, I love how I'm not actually plunging into it that far because it's just such a shallow cake. Shallow. But when we stack it, it will do it. And I wonder if the taste is in there. That's the most important thing. All right, so we can get onto our eggs now. Let's feel. Oh yes, very nice. A little tap on the side of the bowl. And I can start to pick the shell off and deshell Michelle. It's quite weird that peeling eggs, for me, is actually quite therapeutic. I enjoy it. Peeling it underwater as well does help too. When I say underwater, I don't mean going to like your local swimming pool with a load of eggs. They might look at you a bit weird, or going to the sea. Just a little bit like this, it just catches the egg like that. It's all sat in there. Elvis can play with the shell, and we've got our egg. I'm trying to remember, wasn't there that hack when you make 2 holes? Yeah, yes, there you go. It does actually work. You make a bigger hole one end and the smaller end, boom. Oh, you stink. So the cool thing about our 3 ingredients being egg, chorizo sausages and breadcrumbs, this will act as a glue for our breadcrumbs. Amazing. Scotch eggs are usually used with sausage meat, so you could do this with any type of sausage you like or make your own from scratch. My mum and I actually did a homemade sausage video here on the channel a while ago. It was innuendo filled. It feels really weird. Oh, look at this. Ugh. Nice. I should be able to just push the meat out. Awkward. If it doesn't want to come out, take a snip. Sorry, guys. And then just extract. So I'm going to grab that chorizo meat and kind of bond it together so you're no longer a sausage meat. You're kind of like a chorizo burger. I've just made a burger. But I don't want it to be too fat. I want it to be thin because it's still going to cook. These take about half an hour in the oven normally, so that's what we're going to use as our baking time. That does look about a nice sort of rug / carpet of Scotch egg goodness. I'm going to take my egg. I'm going to sit it in the middle. And then I'm going to wrap it up, kind of trying to form like a chorizo shield. Yes, that's a film, chorizo shield. Around the egg. And if you see any, get any creases like this, try and pinch it together as best as you can. Oh, there you go. That's big. It's like a baseball. I am expecting this though. As I say, it's so oily to sort of seep out a little bit when we bake it, but I'm just going to repeat that again. So let's jump. Bingo. There we go. And I could wrap these and put them in the fridge if I wanted to, but we're cracking on straight away with the egg and breadcrumb step. I really hope this works. All right, so try and use one hand for this. Grab one of your Scotch eggs. Roll it around in the egg. Oh yes, that feels kind of weird, but kind of nice. I'm gonna just sit it in there, okay? I've got a clean hand, so I can get my tub of breadcrumbs and shimmy it on top. And I get my dirty hand back in, and we're gonna do a double dunk, all right? Try not to get it too wet to drip off any excess. Shaky, shaky, shake. Roll it in again, and then sprinkle. In fact, that's easier with a spoon. Boom, that's going in the oven. So about 25 minutes. Ugh. My gosh, they're huge. See you later, guys. All right, so we're gonna start to slow it down just a teeny weeny bit now. So the Scotch eggs, as I say, they're best served cold, but I really wanna see that ooze. Ooh, I wanna see that ooze. The juices from the chorizo out there. Hopefully we'll get some sort of explosion. It might look more like a pancake, but I'm fingers crossed it will work. But speaking of things cooling down, hopefully our cakes are now. They're cool to the touch, and I obviously couldn't grease the sides, but we should be able to give it a little bit of a nudge. Oh, it is firm. I might have, it's like a biscuit. Let's find out if it's worked. Oh, yeah, it's coming away quite nicely, actually. So hopefully, oh, there we go. That's not too thin either, that'll do. That is pretty much cooled anyway. It's nice and firm and rigid, but I'll leave it on there. We'll do the other one. Yeah, this one's, you know, whenever you bake a cake, if you've got one that looks worse than the other, put that as your bottom layer. My top tip. All right, so what we'll do is get some of this ready-made frosting. In fact, this one is cream cheese frosting, a little bit like I made in the giant cinnamon bun. Giant cinnamon bun. Anyway, like I say, this cream cheese frosting, which was very similar to what I made from scratch in the giant cinnamon bun video. So I'm just adding in about a tablespoon. Look at the foam. Look at the foamage on there, Boston. So I've put a little bit of lemon and lime flavour into my frosting. We'll let that settle a teeny bit, make sure the cakes are fully cooled, and then we'll frost like a snowman. Or just like the weather. That's what frost does, isn't it? Oh, that is an incredibly light sponge. Nice. Wah, 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 wah. Gonna dollop this on. Oh my gosh. Oh, see, it's got all those blemishes, a couple of little cracks in that sponge. I'm just filling them through. There we go. That's a pretty good looking cake as it is anyway. I've no idea what it tastes like though. In the words of Beyonce, let's put a roof on it. Oh, look at that. And what I would do to have a fourth ingredient of an actual lemon right now and grate a little bit of lemon zest on top. Well, I'm not going there, folks. I'm not. I quite like the simplicity of this one. I don't know, it's like a lemon and lime cake that might not even taste lemon and lime, but that's it. Chuffed. Breaking news, my day is getting better despite the video footage. Look, it's in there, but you can't see it too well, but there's oozing. We've got the chorizo juice oozing. So we're gonna crack on by making the Mexican chicken. Get yourself a baking dish. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh. Doritos. Don't worry about me. I did just get the other lid off. Running around trying to find the electric one. We've given it to a relative, so yes, it's off. Salsa. All right. So that was just some generic mild salsa. I've got 2 tubs. You can get the insanely hot one as well if you fancy that. But this is for my kids, Mrs. B, so they like it mild. Meanwhile, the oven did go off. The timer. Oh. Amongst the steam. Oh yes. And we want them to be super cold. So I'm just gonna leave that. Why does my pan always do that? It warps. Can you see that? It bends up to the left. In a minute, it will just pop. It always does. It just kind of shrinks when it cools down. Really, really weird. Anyhow, that's worked a charm. So we've got this cheddar, this Mexican one, which, yes, I will absolutely hate that with it being cold, but I'm manning up, all right? I'm gonna grate off. Just by using like a peeler like that, you get these really nice sort of thin strips of cheese to stuff in our chicken. That's our excuse here. We can just ram it full of flavour. In fact, if you wanted to, you could use Wensleydale or something like that. Any cheese you want, Parmesan, Grana Padano, amazing. So I've got my chicken here on the board with the same board as the cheese, but the cheese is going in the chicken, okay? It's going to be chickeny cheese, and that's a lot of words that begins with CH. So what we're going to do is get a knife, a sharp knife, and slice fairly deep into the chicken breast. So we're kind of making a kangaroo pouch, you see that? And we're going to take some of our cheese and just wrap it back in the kangaroo pouch. You see? Nice. We're gonna grate some more of the cheese on there. Oh yes. And then we'll get some more salsa. Oh my gosh. Get that on top. Spread it all around it, and so the feeling grows. Just completely bombarding it in the cheese and spreading it around like that. That is it. An easy dish that's gonna taste delish, possibly. In the oven it goes. It's gonna need a good half an hour though. All right, fourth recipe then to finish off. It's a drink just like before. And just as the song goes, if you like pina coladas and you're too young to drink alcohol or you don't choose to for your own personal reasons, this is a pina colada mocktail. We want pineapple, actually more the juice than the chunks, so I don't know why I didn't buy a carton of pineapple juice. Well, I just like pineapple, so I'll pack on that later. This is some coconut milk, but it's a reduced fat one. You can get the full fat one, but oh boy, it made that naughty. Deceptively naughty. And ice cubes is the last one, as I say, homemade, but it's still, on the internet, to some people, is an ingredient. Let's get this lid off then. A lot easier to get off than a salsa lid. So pineapple chunks in their juice. I need 300 ml, so this is 1 tin. We'll go to about there, actually, that'll do. I am very close to this blade. But random fact for you, pineapple juice is one of my favourite juices in the whole wide world. Oh, look at that. Coconut milk going in, because obviously that's going to bring the fill level up. Bonk. Yes. Cool. Nice. Smooth as a baby's bum. There's no more ice in there. Actually, my mum told me to never do that because she had a friend. It was a hot summer's month. She got a can of drink, an ice cold one from the fridge, and went like that on her face, and actually pulled some of her skin off. Oh, that is nice. It tastes like a lemonade. You know what? One thing I could have done was put a bit more texture in it by putting a few pineapple pieces. Oh, it's got just a little bits of pineapple. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. You naughty thing. Cheers. Oh, mocktail me up. Boom. Looks like a glass of milk, but trust me, it's good. Oh, I'm out of focus. Look at that. Oh, it's focus. Lush. All right, whilst we've got this lens on, let's slice the scotch egg in half. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yes! Oh, boom! Oh, is it bubbling? Can you see it? I'm just gonna grate even more on just while it's warm. Oh my gosh. So here we go. We have done 4 recipes. It took 2 hours in total, and we've absolutely smashed this out of the park. Super happy, especially after my interesting start to the day. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, look at that thing. Bit of rice with that, some vegetables. Oh, and you've got that little pocket or pouch of cheese right in the middle there as well. Brilliant. Oh, look, it looks all fluffy. Like a little lamb. Oh, that is tropical. I'm lying in a hammock between trees. Ah, there we go. Oh, they're cold now. Oh. Some of the paprika oil has soaked into the breadcrumbs. So you've got that crunch, then you've got that sort of spicy kick as well. The chorizo meat, naughty, but good, meaty. And of course the egg is excellent. Oh, I've tried to get a bit of chicken with the pouch as well, and the cheese baked on top and the salsa surrounding it. Oh my gosh. Oh, soft. Still warm and tender, juicy. There's salsa spices just doing their thing in there. The cheese is all right. disgustingly good. You must try that. Put your own spin on that. Easy. I'm gonna have some more, sorry. Oh. Oh. And last but not least, this cake. It looks so fluffy. I'm just gonna try some of the sponge actually. Oh my gosh. That tastes delicious. It's a lower fat, remember, because we're using the like reduced calorie fizzy drink stuff. And it's sort of like airy and bubbly, and it's got a tang of fizz. It's like a lemon and limeade cake with the frosting. Oh. It's like eating a cushion. It's got, it's really, well, the texture of a cushion, the sweetness, it's just, oh, it's great. So there we go, I've said it a few times now. I wasn't planning on making this into a playlist, but I have now put this as a mini playlist because there's 4 videos, so grab some inspiration. 48 ingredients will give you, hang on a sec. So it's 3 ingredients a meal, 12. 48 ingredients, yeah, 4, 12. Yeah, 48 ingredients will give you 16 recipes. That doesn't sound very good now when you put it like that, but honestly, look at them individually. Ah, boom.
Check your level, player. No matter what your style, the kitchen's for me. Simon's moustache, goatee, maybe all 3.
Always make another one.